If you can trace a picture, glue in a line, and make a zigzag, then you can make this beautiful Christmas tablescape for your Christmas party. I'll show you how to make these Dollar Tree lanterns, as well as these Christmas treats that'll only take 10 minutes or less. Welcome to a Christmas party episode on my channel, Pack, Eat, Repeat. Hi, I'm Aneka, and welcome to my channel, Pack, Eat, Repeat. So Halloween is finally over, which means it's officially okay for me to start celebrating my very favorite time of the year. That is the holiday season. So today I am super psyched to be coming to you with an awesome collab with Mama Dares to DIY, Kippy at Home, and Soundc. Now, these ladies are amazing crafters who really just inspired me to start creating and make my home my own, to make holiday creations that just make me happy. So be sure to go down and check the description box below and search out their channels because they're just amazing and you're gonna love everything that they have to put together. Today we're collaborating on a dollar store DIY for lanterns for Christmas. And I was a little iffy about this, but it turns out it is so easy, you guys, to create a beautiful tablescape that is all your own. And of course, because this is Pack, Eat, Repeat, I also have a few quick, easy treats for you that you can lay out a beautiful holiday table or decorate a potluck, anything you want. So thank you so much for coming to my channel. Be sure to like this video and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if you're here from one of my friends. All right, let's get started. We're going to start out by making these Dollar Tree shadow box lanterns. These are so easy to make, and at about $4 a piece, you can't get any more affordable. So I'm going to get these 4 picture frames that I bought at the dollar store, and I'm just going to take the backs out and the glass and set them to the side. Now, I am not a crafter and I learned a lot of things while making this, and it just goes to show that if I can make this, then literally anyone can. I'm just going to take out the prongs that hold the glass in, and then what I wish I knew before I started was the magic of chalk paint. I did not know until after I had painted the backs of these with acrylic paint for about 5 or 6 coats. But now I know that if you can get your hands on some chalk paint, do that. It'll go much quicker. So I'm just going to paint the backs of these picture frames because you'll be able to see them in the finished product. And I just wanted them to match the front of the picture frames. Do as many coats as you need to get the look that you want. Next, you're going to print out whatever image you want to be on your shadow box. I wanted to do kind of a simple table with just some Christmas trees, reminiscent of a quiet, snowy forest on Christmas Eve. That's what really gives me that Christmas feeling, and so I wanted to recreate that. So you're just going to tape your picture on the back of the glass that came out of the picture frame, and you can shift it left and right, up and down until you get it to be right where you want it to be. Now I'm just going to flip it over and I'm going to use black acrylic paint. And all I'm going to do is trace over the picture that I just printed out. So this takes absolutely zero artistic skill because all I'm doing is tracing right over what's already there. And that's a great thing because I cannot draw. Now you could do any picture you'd like on here. I considered doing a nativity scene. I thought that would be really pretty. I found a few scenes with reindeer in a forest, and I thought that would be really fun too. Just Google silhouette and whatever picture you think you might want, and you'll get a ton of pictures that come up that you can choose from. Now after I've painted it through, I'm just going to take the tape off and let it dry. And then I'm going to apply my next layer. I found it easiest to make sure that I filled in all the gaps by holding it up to the light for the second coat and making sure that I really filled it in good because I wanted it to be really dark and completely black when I finished. I had to do this for 3 coats, but it went by really quickly and it dried really quickly, so it didn't really take much time at all. You're going to do this to all 4 of your frames, putting whatever picture you want in there. And then we're just going to take our hot glue gun and glue it to the inside of the frame. So you're going to put a line of hot glue right on the inside where the glass would normally be held. And then drop your picture frame right in. Now I wanted the smooth side to be facing out because I preferred that look, but if you want more of a textured look, you could turn the painted side out. It's really up to what you would like best. Now once I've given the glue a moment to cool down, the glass will be nice and secure inside of the frame. Now I can take my 4 picture frames and glue them together in a cube. So I'm just going to take my hot glue gun and apply some glue on the edge of the picture frame, and then I'm going to glue the next picture frame right on top. Now on this part, you just want to be sure that you're making sure that they line up from the outside because that's the side that you're going to see. So you want to make sure that they're even top and bottom and that the picture frame that is on the top is right at the edge of the one on the bottom. And now I'm going to apply my last picture frame right on top. Once again, I want to make sure that it's lining up top and bottom, front and back. I'm going to give that a moment to cool. And that's it. Now I considered putting a bottom onto this, but I decided that I think I'm going to use these for a lot of different things. Today I'm going to use it just for a tablescape, but I think sometimes I might put a vase in there, or I might put some ornaments. I might even put some candy dishes in there, so I'm just going to leave it to where I can put things in the top or the bottom. I found this fun little string of LED lights at the dollar store as well, and I thought it might look really cute if I just glued it inside of the box. That way, I think I might be able to put this right outside of my girl's room as a little night light that'll give off a nice Christmas glow whenever I have it on. So I just used the glue gun to put that right inside. This was so easy to make that I decided I wanted to make a bigger one as well. So I used bigger picture frames and I used the same trees that I had printed out for the small one. And I just added a tiny little Rudolph flying right over the trees. Now because these picture frames were bigger, it just felt like one line of the glue gun wasn't holding it together to be as sturdy. So I added a little bit of glue, and later on I think I'll add some Gorilla Glue just to make sure that it's nice and sturdy. Now the next part of our Christmas tablescape are going to be these super quick, super easy sandwich cookies with little Christmas trees on it. So I'm just going to I'm using Oreos today. I'm going to melt some candy melts per the instructions on the back. And I'm just going to go through one by one and dip my cookies right into the candy melts. Now, I would say do it maybe the bottom 1/3. I want this to look like the floor of a snowy forest, so I just want to put it right at the bottom of the Oreo. Now, the beautiful thing about these cookies is this does not have to look perfect. It's supposed to look like snow has fallen on the ground, and that doesn't happen in a straight line, so you really can't mess this up. Next, I'm going to grab my package of M&Ms and I'm just going to pull out the yellow ones. If you have sprinkles that have stars in them or something else that you want to use as your tree topper, you can do that as well. Next, I'm going to take my green candy melts and melt them per the instructions on the back of the box. I'm using a piping bag here, but you could really just put your icing in the inside of a Ziploc bag and snip off the end. And all we're going to do is do a zigzag pattern starting small at the top and getting wider as we go down, and it will form kind of an abstract Christmas tree. Now the beauty of this again is that this is abstract art, so you really cannot mess this up. Just do your zigzag back and forth until you finish your Christmas tree. And once you finish your tree, you're just going to put one yellow M&M right on top to be the star. The candy melts will glue it on there. They'll be nice and secure, and there we have it. It looks like a quiet little Christmas tree in the middle of a snowy forest on a Christmas night. Now, to go along with our little Christmas tree cookies, we're going to echo that same shape onto a winter forest cake. So while your candy melts are still nice and melted, you're just going to take some skewers and lay them out onto some wax or parchment paper. I have these little skewers that look like wood, but you could really just use regular wooden ones. Now you're going to put a little ball of candy melts right on top, and then you're going to do that same zigzag pattern all the way down, going a little bit wider as you go to form the shape of a Christmas tree. Now with these, you're going to want to do your zigzag a little bit closer together than you did it on the cookie, just to make sure that they're strong enough to stand up by themselves once they're nice and cool. You can do your shapes in different widths, different heights, and I wanted to use different colors as well. So I also got a bag of light green candy melts to go along with the dark green ones. Once again, I'm just going to start at the top of my skewer and work in a zigzag pattern down the length of my tree trunk until I get the shape of a Christmas tree. Once you've got all your Christmas trees out, you're just going to pop them in the fridge for 10 to 15 minutes, or you can leave them to cool on the table if your house is cool enough. Now, I needed this to be as quick and easy as I possibly could make it because, well, I've got 3 kids, 5 and under, and that just doesn't allow me a lot of time for baking. So I bought a store-bought cake, but you can make one of your own and ice it in whatever colors you want. I chose just a plain white cake because I really wanted this to be a table that reminded me of a nice quiet forest covered with snow. So I'm just going to take my little trees and pop them in the cake. I'm going to try to make them different heights, try to mix up the colors a little bit, mix up the trees that I made that were a little more thin or a little more thick, and just use my imagination to make this cake come to life. And it's really that simple. If you can make a zigzag, then you can make these 2 beautiful, quick, and easy treats that would look great on any holiday table or potluck. And now it's time to put away all of my fall decorations. I'm putting away the pumpkins, all the fall colors, which I love so much, but the holidays are just so special to me, and I just cannot wait.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand, you and me. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, and that's what we do. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand you let me. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart.
I hope this gave you some inspiration for some super quick, super easy ideas for holiday treats and for table decorations. Be sure to check the description box down below for the links to some amazing crafters with some more dollar store DIY lanterns. Mama Dares to DIY, Kippy at Home, and Salmond. You will not be disappointed. These ladies are amazing. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be ready because I have a great Christmas series, the 12 Days of Christmas Cookies, and I'll be giving you more super quick, super easy ideas for holiday treats. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, Pack, Eat, Repeat. I'll see you in the next video.